Welcome to the Westin Hotel in Singapore. We're in room 3602 at the Westin, which is this one. So we'll go inside and start the tour of the hotel. Sports fans, we'll start the tour of the hotel in the room. So it's a bay view room, about 45 square meters. Yeah, this is the room. Got a couple of windows looking different directions, so you get a decent view of the surroundings. The hotel pool over there. So Marina Bay. Construction going on. Port of Singapore and so on. Yeah, so welcome to the Westin Hotel. Westin Hotel in Singapore. It's quite a new hotel. It's one of the new 5-star hotels here. Opened maybe a couple of years ago. So yeah, this is the room they get here. Yeah, it's watching TV there. Some absolutely horrible stuff that happened in Paris less than 12 hours ago now. 150 people shot dead. It's terrible, absolutely horrible. Yeah, so that's the room. Yeah, study table, tall pool, get a bed. Westin Hotel, yeah. Starwood Group, and the bathrooms through here. Yeah, so it's a nice room, nice hotel. Do the business. Let's do some of the stuff out the window. Yes, that's the hotel, but we're on level 36. See, the room is 3602. The pool is on 35. That's the same floor that the gym, the spa, business center, the executive club lounge, everything's on 35 here. It's the pool. I went for a swim in there earlier. Little terrace area outside the pool. It's all built on reclaimed land. It's called Asia Square, and there's lots of offices and so on. That building there is Republic Plaza. It's one of Singapore's 3 highest buildings, 285 meters. Republic Plaza. So that's higher than this one. Yeah, hotel pool. Some more familiar sights. It's Marina Bay there. The big wheel. Singapore's indoor stadium. Bay Grandstand, Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and Marina Bay. You can't quite see MBS because this building here is called Marina Bay Financial Center. It's MBS is just on the other side. So all this is reclaimed land. 10 years ago, you'd be standing on water, flying down fairly quickly. 10 years ago, yeah. So they've reclaimed all this land and built all this stuff here, all these hotels. It's amazing it doesn't sink into the sea, but yeah, engineers know what they're doing. Yeah, all that is reclaimed land, and they're still building skyscrapers there. Yeah, so like I said, it's a new hotel. It's like one just every year. It's a bit of a construction site, but the Westin have done well. They've picked a good location in the business part of town. That one's going to be called Marina 1. This block is called Asia Square. That's a new motorway in Singapore. It's called MCE. Marina Coast Expressway, but when it was built, it was called the most congested expressway because nobody understood the routings. So it's like massive congestion. So the Port of Singapore out there. There's a large ship pulling out there. You can see the wake, the waves behind it. Yeah, so you get a good view of Port of Singapore. You'll see that later on as well. If you're in the room. It's Port of Singapore, one of the busiest in the world. And Sentosa, we like Sentosa. Sentosa over there. You can see the arched roofs of Resorts World. Yeah, Sentosa and some of Singapore's southern islands, Lazarus, St. John's. Start there. Take a boat out there. That's the cruise terminal, so you don't take the boat from there. There's another boat terminal for that. Marina South Pier. That's a cruise terminal. Sometimes you see cruise ships parked there. Yeah, that's the view out the window. MC, Marina Coast Expressway, the port, cruise terminal, construction site, reclaimed land. Amazing it doesn't sink into the water, but it doesn't. And the room. Terrible stuff in Paris, yeah. It's less than 12 hours ago, that stuff. It's unbelievable. Stuff like that can happen in a developed country. Yeah, Paul. Alright, what's your look at? Yeah, bed. Look at the bathroom. So Westin Hotel, Starwood Group, same sort of view. The shower also upstairs and downstairs. I'm in the shower yet because staycation for me. Saturday today. It's toiletries. It's the Heavenly Spa stuff. Yeah, toilet and soap. Westin soap is always like that. Yeah, sports fans. Just on the subject of Westin soaps, always like that. They're saying that McDonald's, you know, the fast food chain, the sesame seeds in all their buns comes from one source in Mexico, or at least that was the truth some years ago. Alright, so this is a bit of trivia, which I like. Alrighty. See where in the world we are and then we'll get out. Shoot with the iPad. Bigger. Alright, so the Westin Singapore, it's part of Asia Square. Just make it a bit smaller. So that's MBS, Marina Bay Sands, famous hotel. You got gardens by the bay next to it. And then the Marina Barrage. So that's an MC I told you, Marina Coast Expressway. It swings all the way around here, which we saw from the hotel, which is near the Blue Dot, just across there. Port is down there. And then Sentosa is just beyond. Yeah, it's also Sentosa Golf Club. Yeah, and that's Singapore. Yeah, the iPhone is faster with the Wi-Fi is pretty good, but the iPhone's faster. That's where we are. Food. It's always important in a hotel. Prefer room service food, honestly. So let's have a look. Indian vegetarian, 25 Singapore dollars, about £12. So it's less expensive than the Four Seasons 3 weeks ago. It's last time I stayed in a hotel, 3 weeks ago. Alright, hotel pool, let's go. We've seen everything. Yeah, it's terrible what I'm in Paris, yeah. 120 people killed. I reckon it's more than that, it's about 150 odd. So there's construction guys on the top there. There's people up there, yeah. Building skyscrapers. Who wants to do that? Alright, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk around the hotel. Yeah, that stuff on TV, yeah, it's less than 12 hours ago that news broke. It's bad stuff. Every video I've posted on YouTube, yeah, every video is about tourism and travel, yeah. I've got up 500 videos and they're all about that. The most popular country in the world for tourists is France, alright? France pulls in more tourists. France pulls in more tourists than any country in the world, yeah? And to see that kind of shit happen in their capital city, yeah? You know, it's heartbreaking stuff, yeah. It really is. You know, people can do that to each other. It's absolutely terrible. Alright, we're at 36, yeah, we're going down to 35, which is the pool. Which is the pool, gym and everything. 35. Yeah, 35 is where all the stuff is. Goes up to 46. So that room is a bay view room. Sports fans, it's a bay view room. It's just above the deluxe and the premier rooms, just below the club. Hi. She was the girl that checked us in. Right. It's just below the club and the suites. Yeah, so the business center quasi and executive club is just here. Yeah, just like this. Got the business center here. So don't need to waste too much time in here. Go back outside. Since I can do all that stuff in the room, apart from the free whatever you get. Welcome to Westin Singapore. Alrighty, so get some pretty good views out of the gym. I'll show you next. Yeah, the bed that got in the lift just when we got out. It's the one that checked us in. Yeah, let's get into swimming pool and stuff. Gym's just through here. Hi. Hi. Good afternoon. You get some pretty good views out of here. Westin. treadmills. So you can see there's nobody in here, which is good. You can talk loudly. Yeah, Westin. Yeah, since we're right in the middle of Singapore here, right, in the CBD, the business area, the JP Morgan, they've got their bank offices here. So this Westin hotel is like, it's a business hotel, yeah, it's not a real beach kind of tourist place, it's a business hotel. So it's on reclaimed land. You saw the other side, Marina Bay Financial Centre, DBS Bank you saw there. That's the port of Singapore, the busiest in the world. So all those containers and cranes waiting to load all onto the ships. Most of that stuff doesn't actually come to Singapore. So I think I've told you this story before, but let's say you live in North Korea and you want to send a shipment of apples to Namibia. There are no planes that go from North Korea to Namibia, right? So what you do is you route it through Singapore. So you find a ship that goes from North Korea to South Korea onto Singapore, and then a boat that goes to South Africa and then on. So Singapore's like a hub. It's like Changi Airport, yeah. Handles 55 million passengers a year, but Singapore's population is 1/10 that. Yeah, so that's the story behind Singapore Port. All there. It's one of the world's busiest for that particular reason. The British Empire helped a bit too. Sentosa out there. All out there, Sentosa. That's the MC, the expressway. Looking south towards Indonesia. And the gym here. It's me, boys and girls, just having a walk around on a Saturday afternoon. AED, automatic defibrillator, in case somebody collapses. Push. There's a button here. Push to exit. Hey, it's a spa. The key card here. Yeah, so we're at the pool now. You saw us from the room. Pool's just over there. Yeah, let's have a leisurely walk around this hotel. It's a good, it's not too large, it's just the right size sort of thing. Get around it fairly quickly. This is the pool. Yeah, you see the construction, it'll be good once it's finished. As long as they don't block the view of the ocean from the pool. South China Sea, ocean-going ships. My room is just about there, 3602, just about there. You saw this place from the pool. Just walk to the edge. So I don't know if you watched my last video at the Four Seasons when I said there's 7 million people in Hong Kong. So first thing I did was to swim 7 lengths of the pool. I did a similar kind of thing here. There's 5 million people in Singapore, 5.3 million or something. Talk to Van, just a second, hold that thought. Yeah, cruise terminal, ships out there. MCE, construction site. Seen from the room, but here seen fresh air. What's that guy's doing? Building a skyscraper. Yeah, it's cool here. Yeah, so that building is Asia Square as well. We'll finish the video there. It's the pool. See the big wheel of Singapore. National Stadium in the distance. So what I did in that pool, there's 5.3 million people in Singapore. So I did 2 lengths, sort of north-south, the long way. I did 2 lengths the long way and 3 lengths sideways, east-west. 3 lengths east-west represents the local people, and 2 lengths north-south represents the overseas people. Yeah, Singaporeans have a good sense of humour, and so does everybody else. So I'm sure you all understand that. Now I have to get back in. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's just my warped sense of humour doing that, alright? Yep. I wasn't trying to be funny or anything, but that's what I did. 2 lengths long ways and 3 lengths sideways. Spa. Still the same swimming pool. We're on 35. I press the down button. Right, let's just have a look what's over here. Well, I've seen what's over here. It's the over here. 35. Alrighty, let's go down to 33. 35 is all. You saw the business center, the club lounge, the pool, the spa, the gym. So there's not much in this hotel. I mean, there's enough there. For us, 33 is like there's a bar there. Bar and restaurant, so we'll go down there. And the lobby is the next floor down. There's the lobby down there. Lobby of the Westin. Yeah, lobby of the Westin. And the bar is down there. Nice, eh? Yeah, good views of that side. Here's a restaurant, a bar. They've got a terrace. And if you notice from the room to the right of the pool, there was a terrace, which is just out there, but it's not open at the moment. Yeah, cook and brew. Just go downstairs. We'll cut through the lobby. Let's go downstairs, cut through the lobby, bar, and lobby's 32, yeah. And then it's outside after that. That's the bar. That's the bar. The lobby. Just go here, look out the window. Yeah, that's the construction site you saw from the room. And Marina Bay Financial Centre. See the Westin on the glass. And the cruise terminal. Just there. And Singapore Port. Port of Singapore. We won't go too much into the bar. Just walk past the bar. There's the main lobby just over here. I'm just waiting for someone to shout out, "Hey man, I've seen you on YouTube." Thankfully they don't. Yeah, this is the lobby of the hotel. So look out the window here. Yeah, so you saw the JP Morgan Capital Tower, that building, in the room. Yeah, it's a good hotel. It's in a good location. Once they've built the skyscrapers on all the reclaimed land, the full value of the place will become apparent. So let's check in over there. Westin. Alright, we'll go downstairs. 3 lifts go down, 3 lifts go up. The ones that go down are here. We'll wait for the light to come on. Yeah, I just have to wait for the lights to come on. So that's the place. Ah, light. Nearly missed it then. It's not here yet. Just warning us. Down the hours. Maybe. Hey. Next stop, number 1. Number one, there's an entrance like coffee shop there. Entrance coffee shop and cafe. And then it's straight out outside. So that's basically the hotel, yeah? Room on 36, 35, all the pool and all that stuff. 33, that cook and brew. 32, the lobby and lobby bar. And 1 is out. So it's all there. Very simple. It's a very live and let live kind of place. Just the coffee shop here. Hey. I'll show you the sign out the front. The Westin. We'll just finish the video. So here's the hotel, yeah. I've trying to make the point that it's a business kind of hotel rather than a tourist kind of beach place. It's 2 minutes along here, Singapore Stock Exchange. All right, so we'll finish the video there. I just want to show you that. Just to hammer the point home that Westin in Singapore is a business hotel and not a beach hotel. There's a construction site going on there. It's going to be called Marina 1. You saw that from the room. That's Marina Bay Financial Centre just over there. We've got DBS Bank, Standard Chartered, a few others. This is Asia Square. So those towers that you saw out the room, it's all part of this complex. It's called Asia Square. So it's Saturday afternoon, so it's fairly quiet. But during the week, it's fairly busy. So people will come for their lunch. Food garden there, lots of nice restaurants up there. Like normal, like kind of lunch places, you know, $5 for some food kind of place. Artisan Boulangerie Company, that one's quite good. They do some good sandwiches, bread rolls and stuff like that. So we're finishing the video at the Singapore Stock Exchange, yeah? Because that's what business is. Now this pub here, the Exchange, yeah? It's good because when you have like banks and stuff, it means you have lots of foreign staff, expats and stuff. So this is one of the few bars in Singapore that shows cricket. You can actually watch cricket in the bar here. They actually subscribe to cricket channels. But not today.
Being shot in Paris in the concert hall, our business will immediately be devalued by more than 50%. Okay, so this one actually.
Yeah, I think it's right to joke about stuff like that. But anyway, so that bar there, the Exchange, it's one of the few bars in Singapore where you can watch cricket because they subscribe to it. So like I said, a lot of people that work around here, from like England, Australia, New Zealand, India, all that kind of stuff. So they like cricket, yeah? So they can't watch it, so they subscribe to it. But today, there's a private party going on. There's a private party going on. You see, the whole place is shut down because it's Saturday afternoon. It's a private party going on. Because India are playing South Africa today at cricket. Day 1 of the second test match. So it's a private party going on, so it's shut, right? Singapore Stock Exchange is just here. And we're going to cut the video in just a minute. So thanks for watching the video. My next travels, couple of weeks, 10 days, will be to the UAE, Dubai, so Aviva, you've heard of them. Right in the middle of Singapore CBD. Some capital stuff. Anglo-Indian. Because Modi is in London at the moment. Modi, Indian Prime Minister. So that's the Singapore Stock Exchange. We're going to cut the video, I'm not going to walk any further. SGX. Thanks for watching. Next videos going to UAE. 10 days, a week there. So plenty of good hotels, bit of cricket, bit of Formula 1. Alright, bye. See you next time.